Nate, how you doing? Sounds like you're doing pretty good. So where are you from? Where are you based out of? And what do you kind of do online right now?
Yeah, so from Colorado originally, now based in Florida, and I predominantly run a men's pornography addiction recovery program online. So I take men who are struggling with pornography, and I help them to improve all aspects of their life through a comprehensive and holistic personal development and addiction recovery program. On top of that, I've branched out and began a new offer. So working on the other side of the coin, instead of helping people who've developed this problem, I'm now also working with parents to help them learn how to protect their kids online so that they never develop this problem to later become my future client. So right now, those are the two primary things that I'm working on from a business perspective.
Sweet. So what were you kind of struggling with like before I reached out to you and wanted to work with you?
Well, a big part of it was I was relying on a strategy to get new clients on board that just wasn't going to work for this new offer that I was expanding and reaching out into. What I really needed was kind of a more comprehensive uh, front end to be able to effectively convert people from my advertising into this new offer that I've been building. And it was uncharted territory for me. And I needed somebody with some expertise in terms of helping me to design that front end, build out the landing pages, write the copy, who could understand how to create something that was actually going to convert.
Sweet. So what made you like pull the trigger with me? Was it like the first impression in the DMs or something, or like what made you be like, okay, Nick's the guy I'm gonna go with?
So part of it was definitely timing. You reached out to me when I needed somebody, and then
Hmm.
the way that you reached out as well, I appreciated because it was just very direct. One of the worst things that I think is so funny to me, it's the biggest tell that somebody doesn't know what they're doing if they're trying to reach out to work with entrepreneurs, if they beat around the bush and waste time. Like I don't, if you reach out and somebody's like, hey, I liked your content. And then you click on their profile and they run like a business working with coaches to help them do something. It's like, bro, stop wasting my time. So I appreciated you were just super straight up and direct, and we hopped on a quick call, and um, yeah, it seemed like a good fit. It seemed like you knew what you were doing, and you were direct and straight up about everything.
Sweet, yeah. So what would you say the experience was kind of like from start to finish working with me? Would you say it was good, bad? What did I do good? What do you think I could maybe improve on? And then I guess kind of go based off of that.
So direct communication was really good. I think the way that you requested information from me helped me understand what you needed in order to create the final product. And then also the touch points and getting feedback from me so that we landed on something that represented the offer that I'm trying to build and then also was obviously going to be effective. That all was great. Um, it happened in a very timely manner. You didn't take up an enormous amount of my time. As in, what I mean by that is, I never felt like you were making me do the work. It felt like I was
Yeah.
giving you what you needed in a reasonable way so that you could go off and then you came back with a great product. So I think overall that was the best part of the experience. It was like you did what you said you were going to do in a timely manner and you produced a good quality result. Um,
S-
I think the constructive feedback is obviously important. I mean, truthfully, I don't think I have anything off the top of my head to give you. I think across the board, like you delivered exactly what I was looking for in a timely manner without any hiccups. So yeah.
Sweet. I'm glad we were smooth sailing. So let's see here. So like what if someone would be like on the fence with working with someone, say like any sort of coach or consultant or entrepreneur or whatever, like what would you tell someone who's kind of looking for a service kind of like mine, where there's like a done for you funnel, like some sort of offer building or design or copy? Like, what would you say to someone who's on the fence about working with someone like me?
It's a very important part of your business and one that many of us coaches don't have the expertise to solve. And even leveraging something like ChatGPT or trying to do this via AI, like is only going to get you so far. These things don't spit out like excellent, uh, high converting funnels. that copy really needs to be gone through by somebody who understands effective copywriting and how a high converting funnel is structured in order to take that and then turn it into something that's actually going to work. So I would say uh, it's a problem that is much cheaper to solve by paying somebody like you who just knows how to do it. Uh, it will cost much less to do that than it will to try to do it yourself and then spend weeks just hemorrhaging money and iterating through a bunch of stuff and teaching yourself how to do something somebody else already knows how to do. So definitely would say like if you can get it done with somebody who knows how to do it and you just do it once and then you get something that works, why would you not?
Appreciate the nice words. So what part of the process made you like what did I do that popped out the most? Like was it the offer creation help? Was it like kind of the copy? Was it the design? Was it something else that I didn't talk about? Like what was something that I did that was like, oh, okay, I like that a lot.
So I think the biggest thing for me was when you first sent me the landing page, like the branding that you gave to it, the overall look and the quality of the funnel. It looks like a very high quality. Oh, it is a very high quality, and it looks like a very professional business that created this funnel. This looks like a very well established building business, excuse me, and the build of the sales funnel um, sort of gives the brand a kind of implicit authority. That was kind of surprising to me. I looked at that and I was like, oh my gosh, dude, wow, like that took like 10, whatever, like seven days to build. It looks surprisingly professional. Not that I was expecting you to not create something professional, but it just looked more professional than I was anticipating. So that was a really pleasant surprise.
So yeah, I'm glad you like the design. I like when I was picking out the colors and stuff, I like the baby blue and like the gold was like it was hitting the eyes like perfectly, like with like just the way the offer is, it's like we're talking about parents and like children and all that safety stuff. I feel like something about baby blue is just like it just people just instantly associated with like family and stuff. So I think that was a pretty good branding choice. Yeah, I'm glad you liked it.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I mean, I'm glad I could deliver for you. I'm glad you're happy with everything. If there's anything else you kind of want to say to the people, maybe something we didn't talk about, anything you want to hype up someone else who's kind of looking through my socials or something like that, or someone who's seen me message them, what would something that you would say to them?
Yeah, I mean, I think just to reiterate what I said before, your landing pages and your funnels are obviously an integral part of your business. And it's one that as coaches or entrepreneurs even, we're probably not the qualified person to go through and make this stuff work. Don't try to reinvent the wheel. There's people out there who are experts on how to create this stuff. They can do it for you in one fell swoop and you can get something plugged in to start earning revenue. So I would just say it all over again. Don't try to reinvent the wheel. Get somebody like Nick plugged into your business. It's absolutely worth the investment. And it's going to save you an enormous amount of time and just make you more money in the long run. So that's what I'd say.
Hyping me up, man. I love it. I appreciate it, man.
Yeah.